Hi everyone, welcome back to Eleanor's restoration. Still on the strip down of the front subframe, and welcome to Scottish summertime. Right, we'll just continue where we left off from last time. This will be the last part and we'll see a stripped bare subframe. What we're going to do now is we're going to look at separating the top arm from the swivel hub so that we can get the swivel hub out, and it's just the same method as before. We're going to loosen the bolt on the top here and then we're going to break the ball joint. Lift up. Stand back. No, watch. And I'll just lift up it just because of the way this angle is here. There we go. So that's now lifted off. Just leave that there a minute. So that's that detached. Again, how many times have I said it? I just put these back on top of here so that I know where the parts are for next time I've got to use them. Right, we're going to get the drive shaft out, but obviously this end's stopping it and the pot's stopping it from getting through the small gap in the subframe. So what I'm going to do is I'll take this end off here. So to get the hub assemble off, first thing we're going to do is bend the split pin back, knock the split pin out and get this castellated nut out here. It wasn't too bad on the other side, but as we've already seen, that doesn't mean anything for there. So let's try and get something in here to get this bent back. Get this in here and get this bent back. Right, I need your help. The hammer. The hammer. So what we're going to now try and do is tap under here to try and force this pin out here. So tap under here just gently, under that bit to try and see it coming. And you see the pin coming at the top? Yep. So that. Now if we can get something to fit through this eye of the needle, if you like, and pull it out. Right, so it's coming out slightly. What we're going to do is put a small screwdriver through here and try and just give it a wee tap underneath with the hammer to knock it through. If you just tap it under here. Up the way, up the way. You hold that there. I'm going to push it down the way a wee bit. Okay. There you go, I'll pull it. So there we go, just at an angle. So you always replace these things anyway, so just a split pin. You can see the hole that goes through. All that does is stop this shaking loose. So split pin's out, we now need to get the castle nut off. It's the same as I say, it's the same for the steering wheel as it is for this. So it's a 1 5/16. I'm hoping that when it turns there'll be enough in here to try and wedge this. If not, what I've done with the other one is I put a bar in here and jammed it on the floor, and it gave it enough leverage. It wasn't too tight, not as tight as I expected, so we'll see how this one goes. Go for it, let's see how this turns. There you go, keep that somewhere up there. So once the castle nuts off, this should just pull out towards us. Put that over the end, pull that towards us. And we'll need to take this back off here. So we'll lift this back up. And then this whole thing should lift off towards us. So there you go. So the hub and the disc comes off first. And the swivel hub. The only thing that's leaving this attached at the moment is the gaiter behind here. So we'll prise that gaiter off. Here's the disc cover come off. So just a swivel hub. Basically the only thing that's attached at the moment is the gaiter here, so we're going to sacrifice that and then that'll just pull off. So there is a clip down here. You just can't see it for the oil at the moment, so if we can get something in there, cut that. So sacrificing this clip, managed to get this in here just to peel it off. It was a lot more solid than the other side. Right, so I've managed to clean inside the CV boot. You can see the part in here. There's a circlip in here holding that on. This hub here, the swivel hub, on the other side just pulled out quite freely. This side's not moving at all, so I think what I might have to try is just taking this circlip off. The reason being to get it through the subframe. It'll not fit with the swivel hub in place. To show you on the hub that I've took off the other side here, this all just came off, so you've got the split pins out, you've got the castle nut here. Cup washer in here, the disc and the hub just slide off, which is the same position we're in with the other one. This, like I say, it's just came off completely. You can see at the back, and all that left on was the CV boot here. So there's something catching. I think it's the part in here on that one. So I need just to try and get into that and try and get it loose to get the other one off so I can get it removed from the subframe. Right, so there's something inside the hub stopping it from coming out, so just let's try to take the bearing apart to see if I can get inside and see. So that's came out, the bearing. See one of the roller bearings there. You can see inside it's still being stopped from pulling out. So the bearing's out, a spacer in between here. So the only thing holding it back in is the bearing on the other side. The only thing I can think is that it's just the bearing that's seized on there, so I'm going to need to get something on the bearing in there and just give it a tap. Right, so eventually after I got the spacer out, managed to get a pry bar in the back here and just gently prise it back from the CV. It was rusted in here. And then, as it should have done the first time, it just comes off. There you go. See the seal feels like rock. The problem getting this off has been the bearing and stuff here has just been seized. See, there's nothing stopping it coming off other than the angle or the rust that's been seized on. So after a lot of hassle, more than I expected, that's that off. That can now be withdrawn through the other side of the subframe. I can just get my helper to show that. There we go. One drive shaft that will get refurbished. Again, that'll be in a later video. Here's me thinking it's going to be easy with the other side coming off, but looks like we've got a wee visitor, someone wanting out the rain. All that we're left with is the top arm and the rubber cone setup. What I showed you at the start of the videos was the compressor tool that goes in to compress the cone to get enough clearance at the bottom here. You can see the knuckle. So once that compresses, that'll pull that up and this will come out. So yep, I went and jinxed it. I said the easy word. The other side was straightforward. This side, for whatever reason, the thread in the rubber cone seems to be goosed, so when you're tightening on it's not getting clean in, and then when you do get it slightly a catch and you try tightening this bit here, it's just popping back out. So I'm going to try and just get it in enough to get it slightly compressed, and then if I can take some of the tension off these bolts here, be fine to get it out because the cones are getting ditched anyway. So as you can see at the moment, it's solid here, it's not going anywhere. I need to get that compressed so I can get the rubber blocky wood, the wooden blocky wood out here. So if I can get it to just catch, get that out, that'll give it some drop and I'll get this bottom arm out. So try and catch the thread as best I can. Right, I've managed to get it as far in the thread as we can. I just want to do this enough just to try and see the wobble as you get this compressed. So all that's happening is this bit's pushing on here and this is forcing it down, and it's giving that, so near enough the bit of wood here, which is normally got the rebound rougher as I was saying before, just comes out, and that gives it all the way drop to the bottom. This will be compressed enough, this, I'll give it another one turn. So that's the cone inside compressed. You can see the bottom arm's got enough play in it here. What we're going to do is we're going to take the upper suspension arm off just by releasing the bolt here, the bolt in the middle here, and the two bolts on either side. The bolt here is just a bolt on this side and goes through. This one has got a bolt on this side and a nut on the other side, so you need to hold both sides. Once that's all off, this shaft will be knocked all the way through here, just as the other side. There's a hole big enough to push it through, so we'll give these a brush up and we'll see if we can get these ones off. So what we're going to do is just hit this side. I'm not bothered about this getting damaged because I've got the new rebuild kit, and what that's going to do is that's going to pop that side out. There you go. So one good hit gets that out. This just pulls through all the way. Shaft, as you can see, it's quite rusted in there. The grease has been neglected, which is probably why the bolt was so hard before. The bottom arm here, or the top arm even. There you go, it drops out, and it is a lot worse than the other side, I have to say. Oh, the trumpet is seized into the rubber cone. I was not going to be defeated, this was coming out. That's one way to destroy a trumpet, but it was well and truly stuck to the cone, and obviously the cone, because it only comes out one way, sideways, so, and then lifts away. That's it, complete strip down. Has it been fun? Yep, it's been great fun. Has it been easy? Some bits, other bits have been a pain in the bum, but I've had my little helper here who's been great, and he'll be featuring in some more videos while I can use one arm and beyond. So hopefully I've given someone tips there, and some of the good things and the bad things. This trumpet here was an absolute nightmare. It was well and truly seized on the cone. I'm sure it's probably been on there since the start, but if you compare this cone here to the cone on the other side, it does, still a bit rusty, but it doesn't look as bad, so maybe it's just that side does worse. So once I get tidied up and everything, I've obviously got my box of parts to refurbish, my parts to order. As promised, I will stick a list with everything on, with the part numbers, prices, etc. I'm going to try and refurb as much as I can, but I will put all the prices on that I can find. So during the suspension rebuild, I'm going to be looking at high-lows and looking for any opinions out there, what people prefer, whether it comes to the original rubber cones or the coil spring conversion. Driving the other Mini, I know what it feels like on rubber cones. Never had the pleasure of the springs, so if you've got any opinions there, what your preference is, or what you think's the best one to go with, give me a comment please. Thanks. So thanks for watching, hopefully you got some enjoyment from this, and I'll see you very soon. Please subscribe.